Deb here, your spiritual cheerleader and mentor. Welcome to Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel. And you know what to do. Subscribe now. And friends, today we have a very special guest, Dr. Malaika Fagette. Hey, Dr. Fagette, how you doing?
Hello, Tia. How are you?
Dr. Malaika Fagette is one of my 7 nieces, and I also have 7 nephews, and I have a host of grand nieces and nephews, and I have also great niece and nephew. So Malaika, welcome to Greater is Jesus in Me YouTube channel.
Thank you so much. So honored and proud to be here sharing with you. You have a very nice program. I like to see them a lot.
Hey, thank you so much, Malaika. Thank you for being here. And the reason Malaika is here is because she is going to give us some insight on mental health. We want to talk about mental health because that is very important to all of us. But before we do that, Malaika, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you've been practicing for how many years? Psychiatrist?
Over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Time flies, you know. Yeah, I still remember when you used to live in Panama and we were gathered together and things like that. You know?
Yes, I remember when you started the University of Panama and you were studying medicina.
Yeah.
And now look at you 20 years later.
And I want to tell you that I still keep your earrings that you give me. The gold earrings. I have them in my bedroom. I always remember that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You know I love you very much.
Okay, I studied the medical school in Panama for 6 years. Then I had my 2-year internship. And then I decided to specialize in psychiatry. Well, after that, you know, I thought that you finished studying. I thought that I studied enough in the medical school, but then I realized that I really like to study. I like to learn more than study, you know, but studying is the way you get to learn. So it's the thing you have to do and you have to love and enjoy. So after that, I did a master's in occupational and safety work, which was wonderful for me because it opened my mind for prevention. And prevention is something that I always liked because when I was studying medicine, I was very concerned about how you get sick, why you get sick. Even myself, I don't want to get sick. Right. Nobody wants to be sick. So I was always on top of how can you stop becoming ill? So I didn't get all these ends, you know, because we doctors, we treat illnesses. But I was still obsessed with prevention. So when I did this master's, it was wonderful for me because it showed me a big pattern of prevention, of illnesses, of accident, of well-being in the job. Then after that, they wanted me to give some classes in the university. So they say, if you want to give classes in the university, I was giving classes because my main concern is psychosocial risk, that is labor stress. So I will give some lectures in the university. So I had to study postgraduate in teaching. After I decided that I still love the prevention in medicine and how can you stop giving medication or how can you lower medication? So where mental illness are coming from. Lifestyle is so much important in your well-being. So I decided to join another master, which I'm studying. I'm just starting, but it's fascinating. Integrative medicine.
Oh, Wow.
Yeah, so in this integrative medicine, you will see everything from nutrition to your genomics to your environment and how all of this can come together to make you feel better,
Mm-hmm.
to prevent illnesses,
Mm-hmm.
and to help you come back to a healthy state,
Mm.
healthy state, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
because one of the lovely things that I am learning here is that you will set up with your patient not a treatment plan. You're going to set up with your patient a health plan.
Mm. That is different. That's a different
Mhm.
way of putting it. Yeah.
It's a different way because doctors say that you need to take this medication and this other medication for your treatment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so many times medications will give you side effects. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So medications are very important because they're developed to treat illnesses,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but sometimes you need to know where the illness come from. So many times illnesses come from a bad eating,
Mm.
you know, bad habits in your diet,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
see. So many people eating so much sugar, starch, you know, all this deadly combination with salt. And it's very delicious because it's very addictive for our brain, you see. It's very addictive. So you will eat one potato chip and one or the other and the other and the other, and then you want ice cream, and then you want soda, and then you want cake, and then you want cookies, and you would probably do all of that the same day. And if you can find a hamburger, you will eat it too. So that is so much for your body, and then you will feel so sick. And if you do it for a long time enough, plus
Mm-hmm.
not doing enough exercise, you're going
Right.
to get sick, and then you will need medication to lower your blood pressure, to lower your sugar, to lower your cholesterol. And it all started with your lifestyle.
Mm.
So if you give medication, you
Mm.
don't change your lifestyle, you will continue using more and more medication. And the same thing happens in psychiatry.
Mm.
You will give medication for patients
Mm-hmm.
that are not compliant with medication. They don't want to take medication. So sometimes they will take it, some other times they won't take it. They're not going to tell you when they're doing this or not doing it. And so many times they will also use alcohol or
Mm.
drugs. So the treatment, they're not getting better, or they're having toxic relationship, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That is problems.
Mm-hmm.
That is being angry so many times, or being anxious, or you are having job stress,
Mm.
or you are not developing yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to integrate the medical treatment with lifestyle treatment,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because the body is designed to heal. You know, our body is like a fascinating laboratory that will always try to cope and heal.
Mm-hmm.
Know that when we get a cut, you know, it will bleed, and all of that is normal. And eventually it will stop bleeding, and then eventually it will start healing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
our body is designed to heal. So the more we understand our body, we will give
Yes.
it the best opportunity to heal. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I cut myself, but I don't keep it clean, and I keep bouncing that cut, it will take so much time to heal, or it won't heal completely. It will get infected.
Yes.
Well, we need to do the same thing for everything in our life. You know, doctors will do some medication, but also good habits,
Mm.
good attitude, you know, good social support will help you so much to get back to a health state,
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, because we need to grow as people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we we don't we cannot only let time to pass over us. We need to use that time in a
Mm-hmm.
wise way.
Mm. And I hope our audience, I hope our friends are jotting down things, because I am writing down what Dr. Fagette has just said. Some of the things that you said, we also have to change our lifestyle and incorporate that with treatment. So it's not only the treatment and the medications, you also have to make changes in your lifestyle. And you have to understand your body, you have to have good habits, and you need to have a good social support. So, friends, I hope you are writing these things down, and don't worry, you can always watch the video again. So, Malaika, I know you have been on television. What type of stuff have you been doing on television?
Well, that was an accident because, well, God works in mysterious ways.
Yes.
And I say, I'm a servant. So whenever God calls me, I will say, okay, fine, God, because it wasn't planned for me. You know, I was a very shy child. Now, I'm trying to pronounce my Spanish the best way I can. So
Malaika is fluent in Spanish. For her, English is her second language. I'm so proud of her English, because Malaika can in Spanish, okay?
oh yes, I just remember my grandmother,
Mhm.
your mother.
Yes,
And she
yes.
used to tell me, Malaika, you talk like if you had a hot potato in your mouth. I still remember that. So, but you need to speak anyways. If you don't practice, you won't get it. So
But
I
you're
will
doing
speak
great.
anyway.
You are doing fantastic.
Okay. So I just forget what we were talking about.
We're talking about your television.
I was so shy.
Mhm.
But then God put this in my way. I have this friend that she's very enthusiastic with life. My friend Celia. I
Mm.
tell her Super Celia, because she's a pediatrician,
Mm.
she's genetist, she studied law, she studied tourism. She loves to study. She
Like
say,
you, just like
yeah,
you.
well, she is some kind of a mentor for me, very close friend. And so I call her Super Celia. So she said that the world is her house. So I love how she still lives. So one day she said, Malaika, I'm going to start a TV show. I said, yes, really? I said, okay. So one day she asked me to be a guest in her TV show
Mm.
in a Christian channel.
Okay.
I say, wow, you got it. I was surprised because we were busy working. So she got this. So after we talking live television, it was very easy because doctors can sit down and talk about anything about health after studying so much. We always need to educate people.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talking about anxiety. She was asking me questions and then answering all of this. So after the program is finished, she said, you know something? You need to be in this program with me. Always. I said, oh my God, television. So, I am not a no person. I say, why not? Because it's like opportunities that God gives you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I remember how shy I was at school. Anytime I have to talk in front of the people, I would sweat. I
You're
would
like your
freeze.
tia. You are like me, your auntie.
I would freeze. So I said, why not? And I go for it because she was coaching me so much. She was supporting me. She said, you can do it. You're very fluent talking. You're very good. And I was going, me? I said, okay, I will believe you. whatever God wanted, and it's a Christian. So I felt more committed with
Mm-hmm.
this channel. So I
Mm-hmm.
say, God, you want this. I cannot reject it. So I did. I tried to do the best I could. I was even reading the Bible in the show. So
Mm.
it was very interesting because I remember that I just finished psychiatry, and that was around 2006.
Oh.
And I remember when studying psychiatrists that they were very reluctant to talk about God in the psychiatry ward. No Bibles were allowed.
Mm.
So even me, I got very skeptical with the God issue. So I said, wow, God, you opened the big door for me. I'm so proud. I will try not to let you down.
Mm.
So
Wonderful. That's a
yeah,
testimony right there.
yeah, we started this program and I had to start reading the Bible because she put this on me. I said, why won't you read the Bible herself? She tell me, Malaika, you will open the program reading the Bible. So could you believe I was like in this live program? It works so good. Like to open the Bible wherever and get something so nice to read.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I did. I said, well, God, you put me here. So you will take control of it. So I will open the Bible. I will come here. This is what I'm going to read to my people. And I tried to do the best I could and I read the Bible. So it was food for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a spiritual food for me also.
Mm.
And this was very wonderful because we were for 2 years in this Christian's channel. So whoever saw me there, thank you so much for this opportunity because for many years, that was 2006 to 2008, for many years, people will see me in the street and tell me, oh, I saw you in the program. Are you the one from the program? I said, yes. So I started saying hello to everybody because it was so funny. You don't know because you are in front of the camera.
Right.
You are not even thinking about everybody that's looking at you. So that was very nice because people will even call us and we'll talk, and we will bring other doctors for
Mm-hmm.
interviews, and we had a nice night. Even she got Ruben Blaze on our show. Can
Ruben
you believe
Blaze.
that?
Wow.
Yes, I have a picture with Ruben Blaze. I love him so much because he's so talented in his writing.
Mm-hmm.
I can sing a lot of Ruben Blaze. I can you can only put the music and I can sing and dance it. So I was so proud to have him, to know him, to shake his hand, and it was a very nice experience. So I thank God for that because uh, I don't know. Well, you sometimes you think what did I do to deserve this? So
Mm-hmm.
I can only say thank you God because it was very nice experience and it opened me to read the Bible to try to
Mm-hmm.
understand because so I passed so much time studying science. So in my teens, I used to go a lot to church.
Mm-hmm.
Then I studied medicine and I didn't have time for many of these because I was so busy studying that all the books I would have is medical books. So, you get like you leave God one place, but God is always there.
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yes.
God is there even when you are not thinking about him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he showed up himself in a very nice way to me. I'm very grateful for that. So I was also trying to see how I put things together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I start studying other things after this. It's motivate me to study like spiritual intelligence.
Mm.
I made a short course about that. and then mindfulness, and third generation psychological therapies that has to do with compassion, that
Mm.
has to do with gratefulness, with commitment. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I say like, wow, everything is like coming together
Yes.
the way that how your attitude, your values, your faith, the way you see life make me feel and think that believing in God is a very intelligent decision.
Yes.
You do so much better with God than without it.
Mm.
Mhm.
Preach, preach, niece, preach. That is so true. It doesn't matter what profession you are in, it is so much better with God.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I love that greater is Jesus in me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what God put in my spirit. That's the name He gave me for this platform because it is not only words, but those words have meaning. Greater is Jesus in me, and greater is Jesus in you. And I'm
Okay.
listening to you and your testimony because that is a testimony about how God never gives up on us and how God uses things to get us right back where we need to be, right back on track with Him. Because you doing this TV program and saying yes to it, even though you were shy, and you said yes, and God used that for you to start reading the Bible, and not only reading the Bible for yourself, but reading it to other people and blessing other people. And God uses us in so many different ways. God sneaks in. He's a, he sneaks up on us and puts us in positions where he can use us for his glory. So that is an awesome testimony for everybody. I'm so wow. That's wonderful, Malaika. That is so wonderful. And thanks for sharing that with us.
Yes. Thank you so much. You start remembering because we just said 2006 to 2008. We're
Mhm.
2022. Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Yes. Even though I was still visiting Panama at that time, because the last time I visited was 2010 when my mother, your grandmother, passed. And because I'm not living there, I'm not in everything and don't know everything. So I knew you were doing a TV show, but this story, this testimony, I didn't know about it. Just like you, friends, this is the first time I'm hearing it. And I am so excited to hear this testimony from my niece, Dr. Malaika Fagette. We have more to talk about, folks. You are going to want to stay tuned. We're going to be talking about mental health and why it's important for everybody to be involved in it. So, Malaika, we're going to take a break here and we are going to come back. Any last words regarding all what you shared with us?
Stay tuned.
Well, friends, remember to go to Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel and you know what to do. Subscribe now. Be blessed and until next time.